I have a very big testimony. I had this severe pain in my stomach and it was going on for like 3 days. It was so painful to the point I couldn't sit down, I could only lie down on the bed, and at the point I had to call my friends and like I need to go to the hospital because I don't understand. I've been taking painkillers and they're not working. So getting to the hospital, I was told that my one of my ovaries had ruptured, and a little history as to why I had a ruptured ovary. I've had recurrent ovarian cysts for the longest of time since 2017. So when it ruptured, it became like an emergency. So I had to do the surgery immediately, and I went under the knife, and they had to remove one of my ovaries. Few weeks ago, I woke up. It was few days to my period, so I just still having this slight cramp. So I was like, okay, maybe it's just period cramps. So I finished the period on a Monday. On a Tuesday, as if the cramps doubled. It was so much. The pain was so much. It was so much that I couldn't laugh, I couldn't gasp, I couldn't eat, I couldn't cough. And at the point, it was like I couldn't stand straight, so I was doubled over, and it kept coming to my head like, oh, this is like the woman with the issue of blood. So I was like, okay, let me go for scan. I spoke with my HOD, that's the head of department, Mrs. Purity, and I spoke with the head of medical teams, and then they asked me to go to the hospital. So I went back to the hospital where I had my surgery, and getting there, I ran four different scans, four different scans, and they could not find anything. They could not find any pain, anything that was supposed to cause the pain. I was in the hospital running tests till to 11 in the night. I was still in the scan room and then because I went with a friend, and while we were doing the last, that was the fourth scan, I went with a male friend, so they were thinking he was my husband. So they were like, everything is okay, the uterus is okay, the bladder is okay, her fallopian tubes. And I was like, fallopian tubes? It didn't register in my head immediately when he said that. He wrote his report and gave me, and then I took the report, I went to the doctor, I submitted it, and then it was my friend that was like, wait, did he say fallopian tubes? And I was like, fallopian tubes? That's true, I'm supposed to have just one. So how come he's seeing two fallopian tubes? Because at this point, they had to call a consultant to come do the scan, because they were like, okay, maybe they weren't seeing properly what they were supposed to see. So they then get another eye to come see, maybe the person will see what is supposed to be there. So she was like, there was a lady that actually said, the lady was like, her uterus is fine, bladder looks okay, her tubes are fine, everything is okay. So what could be the cause of this pain? So she was like, they should just give her pain relief and she'll be fine. So that was what I was like, wait, I had to I'm so fed up with I wouldn't. For everybody who sees this car and asks me, I had to get to the point in my life where I tried as much as possible not to feel bad about it. So every time I just meet somebody, I meet a new person in my life, I tell you straight up, I just have one fallopian tube. So just in case, and
shout grace, shout grace, shout grace. Say, this is my story.